Can tier 4 player take rallies in Heroic Anthem and do an evil laugh in the face of danger? I'm going to show you 6 astonishing reports in this video from Kraz Levi that he took in Heroic Anthem that it will blow your mind. What a tier 4 player can do if he puts his mind to it and prepare his city accordingly. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today we are inspecting 6 crazy reports that I have from Kraz Levi that he took in Heroic Anthem. But before I'm going to show the report, I need to show you everything that has been taken part of these reports. I need to show you his troops, I need to show you his equipment, talents, and everything there is. I also need to show you his stats. If you do enjoy these kind of videos, please do me a favor, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done it already, and turn on the notification bell. 78 million kills, not a whole lot of tier 1. It means that he's doing quite a good job on killing tier 4 and tier 5 troops. Victories, 4 million dead troops, so he's definitely not just stocking up his troops in his city. Resource assistance, that's quite impressive, and resource gathered, 6 billions. Not very high amount of resource gathered. This was the talent tree that he used on defending his city. Is pretty similar to what I have on my Discord, if not the same, for your city garrison. Obviously, he has quite a lot of infantry in his city. This why explains Zenobia as a garrison leading for his city. This is the equipment that he has on his commanders, and you're probably noticing that all his max legendaries is a number of 4. Ethelflaed, it is a legendary, and that will be a 5th, but everyone is maxing legendaries. So the commanders that he maxed himself using sculptures or gold keys, they are 4 in number, and probably Guan Yu is pretty high up as well, which kinda tells me that he is a low spender account. I wouldn't say free to play, probably spent a buck here or there. So a low spender account or very low spender account, but this is very achievable by even free to plays. I asked him what the dagger gives as a special talent, and he told me that his 1.5 health decrease as extra per stack, meaning that is 6.5 health times 3 if he manages to reach 3 stacks, and that's 19.5 health decrease on the target, which is pretty substantial. Going on to the first report, a very nice and juicy report. Zenobia YSS versus Genghis and Double C. It didn't end up very well for Double C. So now I can also show you his troops. He's a tier 4 player. He doesn't have any T5 troops in his city, but 4.8 million infantry. That is quite impressive, to be honest, considering that he also has 4 million dead troops. So this is what tells me when a player really knows what he wants to do with his city, when a player really knows what he wants in Rise of Kingdoms. So he went with a lot of garrison commanders, as you have seen a max Charles Martel as well. I had some previous videos done from this player with a lot of his reports. Again, his city in action against Attila and Takeda. I'll make sure to post cards on the top, because it was the same player and he used Charles Martel and YSS, and if I'm correct, his YSS wasn't even maxed back then. And again, it was some very crazy and nice reports to see. Going on to the troops buff, I'm pretty sure that the infantry stats are the most important. 230% infantry attack, 174 infantry defense, that's pretty high, and 125 infantry health. That is phenomenal. 125. Right. So he had general. I'm just gonna have to say this. He had general. He most likely had a rune. He most likely had a personal buff as well. Maybe he had anti-reconnaissance, so they don't scout him, so they rally him 100%. So he makes sure that he gets a rally. But I believe he might have had a personal buff rather than anti-reconnaissance. Anyway, either with that or not, I still think he's done pretty amazing, considering that he only has tier 4 troops. Now, the rally leader, this is what happens when players underestimate. When you see a 63 million power city, you see a 64, 66 million power city, you don't even think. You just select 2 good rally, marches or two good rally commanders, and you just go ahead and you rally him. And this is the results. As you have noticed over here, 1.1 million dead to the rally, and they didn't cancel the rally. This is very shocking. Genghis and Double C against so much infantry. This is what your city can do, and there is a lot of T5 dead. I know they will get some of it back, but still, mostly tier 4, only 2 marches were T5. Yeah, the rest are tier 4. Going further down, some people who just sitting next to his city, probably waiting to reinforce or just waiting to loot. I'm guessing 72,000 dead and 21,000 dead. Going on to the next report, they have tried Guan Yu and Alexander as well, which probably did a little bit more damage to his city. 2.6 million rally, T5, T5, quite some T5s in there. Yeah, plenty of T5s in this rally. And I believe that it was also reinforced because it's way too many troops. Yep, you can see by the slightly wounded that this rally they reinforced quite a couple of times. They still took 132,000 that the rally wasn't cancelled. But that's not all. Let's go further down. Just people sitting next to his city and taking YSS AoE. Now how about that? Another 70,000 dead T5s. Very juicy. Another 70,000 dead T5s. 133,000 dead T5s. And 0 to the city. At least if they would have swarmed the city, it would have been alright. 145,000 dead. They are T5s, like I know by the power, but I don't have to show it anyway. And 0 to the city. They're just taking AoE. At least this guy hit the city. He still took 156,000 dead T5s. Now, how many T5s did he kill just in this report? That's pretty damn high. Over 1 million, I would estimate, easy, considering the rally and the rest of the report. And obviously, if Guan Yu and Alex didn't work, they had to try Alex and Harald, but this player had a little bit more knowledge. He did cancel the rally when things went bad. They still took 645,000 dead. Going on to the troops buff, still underestimating him and didn't use the support skill. His support skill is Lord of Land and Sea, attack and skill damage, and this is Julius Caesar. Second skill is very long, you can read it yourself. This is the second skill from Mehmed. Pretty nuts, to be honest. A lot of reinforcements, you can tell by the slightly wounded. He didn't need any kind of help. And then going further down is just some very nice people waiting over there to get hit by the AoE. And there is more people. You there putting Puss in Boots to shame. You shouldn't be there. Again, T5s with Athlete and YSG, a weird combination. But anyway, another guy sitting there. At least these are siege, so nobody cares. I'm not 100% sure if these guys they just want dead or they're just sitting there. I wish I could have recorded their own video to see it myself because they are doing nothing to the city. They're just sitting there and taking AoE. It's pretty nuts. Then is this guy, 43,000, 21,000. There you go. At least this one noticed that he's taking AoE and he moved away. He didn't took a whole lot, and same as this guy, he moved away. Or maybe the rally got cancelled. They were just saved. Or probably when they were going in the rally, some of these smaller ones that are like 20,000, 17,000, probably when they joined the rally. Then it makes sense because Y says hits up to 3 targets. Still, very, very juicy report. This is where he got a little bit greedy and he told me about it. What happened on this report? He removed his bubble and he got imprisoned straight away. So there was nothing he could have done except just take the rally. It is what it is. You know, when you get a little bit greedy, he got a full hospital and 383,000 dead. But let's face it, the rally took almost 1.1 million dead. I mean, we're gonna go further down because you're noticing the swarm. So there's a lot more to see in these reports. But just judging by the trades over here, I think that's quite alright because everything he's lost is tier 4. He didn't lost anything else. Let's check a little bit the rally. So a lot of T5s in the rally, definitely a lot of reinforcements. I mean, Edward and YSG can do the job. Don't get me wrong, with the proper amount of reinforcements, but hey, I'm super surprised how well his city is doing against these kind of rallies. I mean, that large amount of tier 4. And look at that. This player used support skill. So he got the poem of El Cid, which is pretty nice, and all damage by 7%, which is not bad. All damage. That's even more skill damage for Edward and YSG. But like I was mentioning, going further down, there is more to see on this report. So it definitely worth it, the amount of dead he took versus the amount of dead he cost. These are archers, 248,000. They are gone. Like, completely gone. 110,000. These are T5 archers. These are also gone. 184,000 archers. Definitely gone. 54,000. These are gone as well. Tier 4. I'm not sure, he probably noticed and he bounced off. I think this guy was leaving the rally and he just got the AoE. 8,000 dead. Hey, who cares? I believe so. This player was also leaving the rally, or he was either kicked and he got the AoE. Same is with this player. Oh no, this one hit the city, 350,000 March. He hit the city because he was going down just to plunder resources. Right. So this is the moment when they just try to get some resources from him. Hey, all in all, I think this was a very win situation for him. The trades were amazing considering the other rallies as well. And there is one more report. And this is when he shielded. They rally with Ramses and YSG. Hey, Ramses and YSG can get the job done. And obviously they use the support skill as well. 10% archer attack and defense from Keira. Yeah. And this is the second skill from Julius. They still took 500k dead, but look at that. They filled his hospital pretty quick. Keeping the rally topped up, this is the way how you can take a city with a lot of troops down if you just want to launch a rally. But look at this. 281,000 dead. Definitely siege like tier 4 and tier 1, but still they're dead. 43,000 dead, 19,000 dead. I suppose that these are players either joining the rally or leaving the rally, some of them. And 35,000 dead. I believe they kind of learned the trick on this rally of how things should be done. And there wasn't so many dead as in the previous reports. But hey, I can tell you 100% sure that he had a lot of fun, tons of fun, just taking these rallies and watching these reports. I don't know what else to say. Congratulations to him. I believe that I showed everything there is. And he said, as a roughly number, he killed about 8 million troops and he lost 400k troops. Well, killing 8 million and losing 400k, I think that's an amazing trade. Let me know what you think in the comment section below because, yo, this is a crazy city. I mean, probably a dream that many would like to have a city like him. Until next time, this is your boy Johnny signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you in the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.